everybody, welcome back to my channel. So it's been about 3 years-ish since I did my extreme minimalism challenge, and I found that to be really enlightening and interesting experience to have. It really made me realize my boundaries when it came to minimalism, and it also helped me to really challenge how I viewed my essential items. Most of the stuff that I had at that time ended up getting donated or repurposed. And now 3 years down the line, I want to see what would happen if I do almost the same experiment for another month. A few other reasons why I want to do this is because I, again, want to challenge my perception and my relationship to my possessions. I've got two other reasons, and they're not exactly minimalism centric, but one of them is, oh dang, I am so addicted to being on screens. Like, it's a real problem. It's kind of affecting my everyday functionality because I use it as a coping mechanism because the stimulation is really nice, and so when I'm feeling upset or sad, I just, pop on a screen, watch some YouTube, play some Tropico or something like that, and just kind of tune out, and it's really affecting my life. So I'm hoping that by getting rid of the vast majority of my electronics for 30 days, that's going to help me to establish healthier relationships with my things and healthier coping mechanisms. And speaking of routines and coping mechanisms, I really want to establish healthy morning and evening routines just to get myself going, and then also to calm myself down later at night. And I feel that if I don't have the distraction of screens, that's probably going to glue itself into my mind a little bit better. So here are the rules. I am going to have 100 items for the next 30 days. There are some exceptions to the 100 items, like consumables such as medication, food, cosmetics, cleaning products, the likes. Those are not factored in because they're not possessions that I plan on having for a very long time. Common area items also don't count because basically all of the common area furniture in my apartment is mine, and packing up the entire downstairs would not be fair to my two roommates. So those things are staying. Other things that don't count towards my 100 are legal documents like birth certificate, cards, etc. And my Etsy store merchandise and shipping stuff doesn't count for that either. Another rule that I'm going to be tacking onto this is my bedroom is going to be a technology-free zone, save my radio alarm clock. That means no phone, no computer, and that's going to be a very interesting transition because I spend the bulk majority of my time in my room on the internet. So, before posting the daily vlogs, I wanted to go over the 100 items I decided to keep with you guys and just kind of give my reasoning behind them, and also my reasoning as to why I omitted some stuff for some behavioral modification. The first category, we have kitchen, 22 items. I've got a baking pan, a pot, a frying pan, plate, bowl, fork, knife, spoon, chef's knives, cutting board, strainer, stir spoon, measuring cup set, a kettle, a dish rack, rubber glove, Swedish towel, mug, water bottle, can opener, whisk, and tongs. And those are all pretty much things I need to operate on a daily basis. I wish I would have had the space or the allowance for a mixing bowl, but the sauce pot does just fine. I'm not really looking to modify any of my behavior when it comes to the kitchen. I feel like I have that pretty down on lock. If anything, I just reduced the amount of stuff that I had in my one cabinet since there are 3 people in one very tiny kitchen. I just took out a lot of the excess stuff that I don't use on a regular basis just to make the space a little bit more inviting. As for the electronics, I have my camera, my tripod, laptop, mouse, cell phone, headphones, and said chargers. We're just kind of going off of bare bones. I've got this old laptop that has to be plugged into the wall, otherwise I can't use it. And I've also got my super old phone, and both of them are banned from being in my bedroom. Next up, we have clothing and accessories. We have 32 items in that category. I've got sunglasses because I'm basically blind outside otherwise. I've got my black tote, my robe, I've got my hiking boots, an extra pair of shoes, 4 pairs of socks, 5 pairs of underwear, 4 pairs of leisure shirts, 3 pairs of work shirts, 2 PJ tops, 2 PJ bottoms, 2 pairs of jeans, a belt, a rain jacket, shorts, and 2 bras. I actually have a fair amount of clothes left over in my closet right now. I'm just kind of whittling down to my very favorite pieces. And this is really going to force me to get into a better routine with doing my laundry. I want to do it every day that I have a chance to do it just so I can stay on top of it. But most days I just kind of let it pile up. So when I have less, I don't have as much wiggle room. The next category is art supplies, and this is the most drastic downsize. I only have 9 items here. And I'm not even joking when I say that that is 0.01% or less of what I have, considering that I have a whole bunch of spools of embroidery floss and individual paints and paintbrushes and stuff. The things that I did decide to keep were a small water brush, a gray sketchbook, a mixed media sketchbook, my pencil, a pair of scissors, a medium liner, a fine liner, a neon metallic watercolor set that also comes with a brush, and a primary Mayan watercolor set. In this instance, I'm really restricting myself to basically pencil or watercolor and line drawings. I can't really do much else. I don't have any access to my fiber stuff. For me, art supplies is where I've kind of like let myself slip back into the like consumerist mindset, where I'm kind of like starting to hoard supplies even though I don't need them, because I'm like, oh, I might need this one day. And this is something that I'm really looking to challenge as well. And hopefully not having access to those supplies over the next month will get my creative juices flowing, so when I can actually use those supplies, I'll actually do it. The next category is music. I've got a bass and an amp, and I haven't played it in over a month. My friend lent it to me very graciously, and he's always like, hey, you making music? And I'm always telling him, nope, I just haven't found the time for it. And it's a lie, because I've just been sitting on a screen and not playing music. I really enjoy doing it. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I still enjoy doing it. So on to the bedroom. We have my bed, and I'm just lumping in like, you know, the mattress and the box spring into one thing there. I also have 2 pillows and their pillowcases, 2 sheets, a comforter, a bedside table, a mirror, a lamp clock radio combo, a drying rack, and a book. I just want to keep it super sweet, super simple, and to the point in my bedroom, because I want to start using this for what it's used for sleeping and for changing. My sleep hygiene is terrible. I spend a lot of time in bed now that I've actually got one, which is one of the primary reasons why I was scared to get one in the first place. But now that we're here, I'm just gonna have to adapt my behavior, and I'm hoping by making my bedroom as like plain and unipurpose as possible, it'll help me to just kind of get out of there, spend more time in the common areas, and just do my stuff down there. As for the bathroom, I kept my menstrual cup, my towel, a hand crank laundry device, the laundry bowl that goes with it, my handheld bidet, my toothbrush, my comb, my safety razor, my soap sock, nail clippers, and tweezers. And for the last category, we have miscellaneous. I still have my car and my key and wallet combo, as well as a expandable shopping tote. And because I live in Oregon and use this to unwind, I am still keeping my grinder, my lighter, my container, and my smoking device for the devil's lettuce. So those were my 100 items. And one of the things from the bathroom that I was planning on keeping but decided to omit was the bathroom scale, because recently my relationship with it has gotten a little unhealthy. So I'm hoping that by putting it away for a month, I can just kind of reset that thing, maybe in this period of time when I'm away from social media as much. I won't put as much emphasis on my body determining how I feel about myself or how my day's gonna go. So yeah. Now that you guys know which things I'm keeping and which things I've omitted and for what reasons, I also want to say that I am going to be basically journaling every day during all of this, so I can just kind of keep progress and keep track of what's been happening, so I have a better idea of what's really going on, so I can actually like track and see the data. But yeah, that's basically it. Welcome to the Extreme Minimalism Challenge number 2, the Electric Boogaloo. You guys will be getting videos like a day late, so this was supposed to go up on the 1st, it's going up on the 2nd. Vlogs will be on the 8th, and then the 15th, and then whatever number comes after that, because I'm really bad with math. And yeah, I'm really excited for this. I hope I learned something, and if you guys are watching this, I hope you learned something too.